Good morning, guys. I hope you all had a great weekend. And if you attended the session last night, so you guys already have an idea of many technicals for the charting. And this week, it's going to be a little busy week because we do have some things happening this week in the market. Right. Number one is the last week of the month, September end, and obviously monthly price action will close. Now, when we say monthly, one is the monthly expiration, which is every third Friday, so which was last week. Okay. And then there's one month end, which is like just a regular month end, like September, 30th. Okay. So this week we have Jay Powell speaking on 3 different days. So tomorrow on Tuesday he's testifying in front of the Senate, and on Thursday in front of the House, right? And then on Wednesday we have him in with a meeting with the European Central Bank leaders and other central bank leaders on Wednesday. So 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. His comments will obviously mean something for many sectors, but last week they already gave us a hint that they're not about to do anything yet. But sometimes obviously they may change their comments because they need to, they're the ones that make the market. But for now, our SPY levels, Goldman Sachs and LB posted certain levels, right, similar to each other. And if you guys read through them, you guys can get the exact points. They're in the premium chat. But on SPY, SPY, right, I'll just tell you guys, we already know these numbers. I'll write them down one more time. 450 was our initial top, okay, and then we have 446, 442, and then all the way to 436, and then a big jump to 420, okay. Few cents on and off obviously, but as long as we hold above 442, we're okay for it now. But we do have a little gap fill near 436. Given the pre-market action, there's a good chance that we go visit 436 one more time this week, right, and see what happens here. Do we hold here and do we bounce back up, or do we come back lower, test 428, and then all the way to 420, right? And which is normal because SPY, it has been on a very crazy run for the past, ever since the pandemic, right? I mean, S&P almost doubled, which is huge. On yearly basis, it's only 10%. So just keep an eye on these levels: 442, 436, 420. What matters here is what stocks you play now. Here comes where you use your brain. Certain sectors will be up, certain will be down. It is up to us now. How do we figure out what's going to be running? Right now, by looking at the pre-market action, we know that the financials are strong, right? Banks are up. And if certain sectors are strong in SPX, it's going to hold SPY up, right? If there's energy, there's consumer discretionary. There's so many sectors. Just go online, check, right? Can't go over them right now. But financials, XLF, above 3860 hold and 39 hold, we are probably going to be very strong in banks, which will likely hold the market up, okay? And then if we don't hold these levels, then obviously, so this is XLF 3860 plus and 39 hold. And then we have individual names, GS, for example, Goldman Sachs, right, is trading up pre-market. On this name, 380 plus hold is must, okay? It's trading way above it, but 380 hold is must. And if GS gives up 380 and then tech is also weak, then we obviously see SPX all the way to 420 for sure, and then we see how it reacts at 420. The only thing now is we're getting some comments from individual companies when their earnings are coming out. Huge supply chain issues, okay? They're having a lot of issues with their supply chain. And then obviously there might be a pandemic. They're limiting how much you can purchase on products. Last week, as a joke, we were saying that Costco, when I read the comments from the earnings report, they're going to limit toilet paper. Why are they doing that? They must know something. They're probably seeing something, right? Because Delta variant is kind of getting serious, I believe. So just keep an eye on these things. Right now, we're still near all-time highs. But if we see a breakdown, just manage your long positions. It's better to stay on cash than get caught in it. Or it's better to sit on cash and let this time pass by until we reach certain levels. Okay, Goldman Sachs above 390 is very strong, but 380 hold is must. If it gives up 380, then we're probably going to see a dip in the market. Okay, because I'm just going over one bank. This applies for Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, JPM, all the banks. Okay, and then energy sector is just here. So let's see how energy performed. There was quite a bit of oil buying in the last few weeks, which I noticed. For energy also trading near all-time highs. 49 is must hold on XLE. If it can continue to hold 49, we might see an uptick in energy stocks, right? And then we have stocks like Booking, which just had a crazy run last week. It just kept running and running, right? And so keep an eye on the travel names, Delta, UAL, AAL, LUV, many names. So travel names will also go over in the premium chat. Maybe we might see a play, which we can play. Boeing. These are the names which are strong right now. Sorry, LB? Boeing. Boeing, B is up.
Fly.
Okay, so Boeing pre-market is up a bit, I believe. But Boeing 220 hold is very hard. So 220 hold, we have 240, and then 250 is the ultimate number that I've been waiting for on Boeing. Personally, I'm waiting for 250, and then there's 240, and then 220 hold is must. Okay, I'm just waiting for 250, take out 250, and we can probably play this towards 275, 300. Okay, and somebody asked about Nvidia. It's strong, but then again, this week I would just avoid because it can easily fail at this resistance, and we can have a nice little downtrend from here. Nvidia had a very nice run. Nothing goes up forever. They need to breathe and take rest. Right? This stock has, if we look at it, it has gone up a lot in the last 6 months. Okay, so from 116 trading at 220, it almost more than doubled. Okay, in less than 1 year, this year alone, right? Which is great, and maybe it goes much higher if the market gets stronger. But Nvidia until 230, I would not touch it here. It's in chop, and you can get stuck on the wrong side. Okay, just keep that in mind. If we take out 230, then yes, and the market is strong, we can see a lot higher on this name. And then we have some votes this week on infrastructure bill, debt ceiling, and federal funding. Okay, I'll post the website. I'll post it right now. It gives a little breakdown of it in short in premium chat. You guys can visit it later. And Amazon down quite in pre-market, down 40 points, I believe. This is why you always manage your size. We hit the lottos late Friday, got people excited. But then Monday is down 40 points now. How do you control your emotions here? Were you expecting this downside? I was. I have it drawn here. So Amazon, it has to hold above 3,400. 3,400 is must hold for Amazon. I'll tell you guys this right now. We're probably going to open below 3,400, I believe, right? Pre-market, and let's see if it bounces back up, or does it give up gains, or does it go visit 3,200 one more time? Very possible. Keep that in mind. We did go over the charting session last night. This zone, 3,400 hold. We have 3,500. Above 3,500 is when more buyers step in, and we can probably see a rally. This month, next month, sorry, October, a lot of earnings are coming up. Do you have the dates written down? For all the tech, when are their earnings going to be? Do we actually run up this time, or do we maybe dip? Because Amazon also depends a lot on supply chain, right? So let's see how their comments are. So that's a huge negative for the market right now. Started off with Costco and FDX. Okay, FedEx and Costco earnings last week. If you don't know, I highly suggest you go read their reports and see the comments that they made. Some of them were not good for the market. Overall, the tech sector Qs, 380, 250 hold. We go higher. Otherwise, 375, 370. Qs are lower than SPX overall today on a big percentage. The yields, I believe, the bond prices are down and the yields are up, which is they usually work well with the tech. So tech moves a lot when those prices fluctuate. Okay, so I'm just gonna look into them during the day today and see what they're doing. But 370 on Qs is must. We break 370, then we do have this zone right here, which is 360 below and all the way to 354. The market may be trading at near all-time highs within 5% of its move. The question here is, how do you manage your account? What stocks do you pick? Personally, this week I might go easy again. I've been going easy for the last few weeks. I don't mind sitting on my hands. When it's time to go full force, I will. I do want to see what Powell has to say tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and then how the infrastructure voting gets passed. And as the last week for September, I do want to see how they technically close the charts. Okay, it's really important because they do matter at the end of the day. So on SPY, so on Qs, if I was to go on a monthly chart, just to show you guys for an example, right? So remove drawing. I mean, it's still normal action, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but if this closes like this, the next month we might go sideways, and then we have to wait till it takes out the highs technically, right? It's holding last month's lows, which is good. But so if something like this happens, the next month we might dip again towards 350 and then rip up. Okay, no idea, but here it could be a very easily top for short term, and then we go sideways. Okay, we might even catch up to these moving averages. But 380, 250 is a number on Qs when we have good confirmation in tech. Okay, 380, 250. will equal strong. So let's see what we have. We'll see. We'll be patient with our entries and trades, and we will be on the voice chat, right, navigating all day. So just manage your account. No need to rush, and any positions you're in, just manage. Uber is one stock that I was looking at today, which is up pre-market. Monthly, great, and then looking at the daily, we might have some continuation left in this name. Okay, we might have some continuation. But just know 45 hold is very hard, and this can easily go test 48.50 if certain names are strong. And who knows, when the market opens, we rip up. I mean, we just completely fly, right? So let's see. I'm not expecting too big of a dip until certain levels are achieved. If we do see those dips, maybe we'll shift towards the put side. So let's see. And all right, guys, with this, we'll see you guys back in the chat. Somebody's asking about Netflix. I'll just quickly go over it. Netflix on the daily looks great, right? Broke out a couple of weeks back and then retested the levels, and now is here. It just needs to hold above 590. 590 is must, and then 595, 600 zone. There are sellers. It's hard. So through 600, we have 620 and higher. Okay. So 590 is must hold on Netflix. And then 595, 600, there are sellers there at those levels. Above 600, we likely see 620 and much higher. Okay, so yep. All right, guys, I'll see you guys back in the chat. Any questions, just ask us in the voice chat. And yes, Naked, thank you, MQ, for reminding me. NAKD is one chart I want to go over. I was reading on some news this morning. They're supposed to merge with someone, I believe. If this takes out 75 cents and holds, I think it's already up pre-market. If it sold 0.75, it's likely that the dollar is going to come and it's going to go much higher. This name can squeeze. So I might enter another position on this. I do have some equity already from 50 cents, but I might add more. And if this squeezes $1, and then obviously next is like $1.52, right? It's like basically buying options on names like this, right? You can buy it and we'll have a 10-15 cent loss, stop loss, and then the reward is much higher. So NAKD brands, guys, keep an eye on it. See you guys back in the chat.